Trump. They're all wearing the Make America.
I gotta get that on. Where the hell is?
This is what I have to deal with.
This is the hardest part, doing it from the phone.
They're all
That.
No, that's the last thing I want to do.
Where's that? Where's my?
Wow.
Trump float.
Oh, what's up, everybody? It's the Recap Lunch Hour with Guff. Yeah, I told you that today would be remote yesterday, right? I told you that today would be remote. We're on the water. We're calling it Caps Lake. We're calling it Caps Lake up here in the beautiful state of Wisconsin. It's the Recap Lunch Hour with Guff, brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com, one of the 11 Chicagoland locations. Find the one nearest you. Make some friends. Have a Big Daddy mug. It's that time of year. Right in the middle of the year. We're like midpoint of 2025. It's insane that it's July 15th. It's the All-Star game. Have some stuff out there. We got PCA, Kyle Tucker starting, hitting 7th and 9th, respectively. Heard some of their comments yesterday. Do you care? Do you not? We put a question out there about how do you unwind during the All-Star break. This is how the recap does. This is our out of the office retreat. What's going on, Eric? Where we get together, break some bread, have some ideas, and then we get back after it, because starting a week from Friday, it's Bears training camp, and it's nothing but balls to the wall after that. So happy to be here. Happy to be with you as always. Let's start the comments. We had Eric. We have all. I looked at the comments beforehand, and you guys are the best because we have all of you ready to go as always. So fire me up, Katie. Here, let's see here. Let's see here. Katie's running the comments today.
Well, I'm trying to.
Lots of comments here. Let's go, Becky. Do you think Cal rallies on steroids? Wow, Becky, coming out hot with a steroid take. No, I don't think Cal rallies on steroids. Do you know he's got more home runs? Yeah, the best Caps over here with saying that's the best testing policy in pro sports, guys. It really is. Cal Raleigh has 72 home runs, I think, since last year's All-Star break. That's insane. The dude just keeps on hitting them. I think he will break Mickey Mantle's record for a switch hitter, which is hard to believe, but so be it. Becky's got tickets to see Paul McCartney in Tulsa in October. How about that? Paul McCartney. I would venture to say it's probably one of his last times. One of his last times in Tulsa. You take over after this one. Favorite way to unwind, says Pablo? Travel. Just got back from Seattle. The Mariners weren't in town. Couldn't get into T-Mobile Park, but Seattle's amazing. Looking for Sox to pick up some wins there in August. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Believe it or not, it's a place I've actually never been. Have never been to Seattle. Have never been to T-Mobile. So it's definitely on the list as we get further down the line. We'll keep on keeping on here. The real Phil Simms. The big dumper was definitely that dude last night. As for that lineup, Doc has always put people in position to succeed, and with PCA will be no different. It's the All-Star game. Yeah, are people actually mad that PCA is hitting 9th? I mean, I don't think you should be mad whoever's hitting where. I don't think you should be mad. Dave Roberts is a chump, batting his guys at the top and Kyle and Pete at the bottom, but it's fine. We'll see them in October, and then we have home field advantage. I guess we are mad about where the Cubs are hitting. You guys, that's what happens when you win the World Series. You get the right to pick the lineup any way you want it to be. Plus, it's a way for Dave Roberts to get his stars out of the game earlier when it comes time to take Shohei Ohtani out of the game. My guy, Lip Ripper, the best way I like to shut down, not just from the All-Star break, but from the crazy days of life, is to go fishing and just enjoy God's beautiful nature. It resets the soul. Flippin' men to my guy, Lip Ripper. I think that's a really good way to say it and do it. Really don't think that Doc is too concerned about that. Enjoy the game. Yeah, so I've covered a few of these. It's a really good event to cover. But in terms of, we'll have the game on tonight as we all get hang out to get later on tonight. But I don't really care. I don't really care about the All-Star game. We were asking this earlier before we came on. What's the best All-Star game? By far, it's Major League Baseball. By far. And still, no trade news as of this moment, Landon. Yeah, with the All right, good afternoon, Guff. Since the break is here, do you see anything happening before this Friday? It's not like any trades haven't happened before the deadline. Let's see. Oh, see San Francisco Giants. Also, remember yesterday was the anniversary of the Quintana trade. That happened after the All-Star game, but prior to the teams playing a game. I think maybe a trade happens as early as tomorrow. It feels like at this point it'd be very surprising if anything happened prior to uh, the teams getting back together on Friday for their game. Godfather's back. Bring the business. Godfather, of course, we've been thinking about you. We know the results are still coming down the line. So we're thinking of you, pal. We're here for you as always. Becky, is he playing? Oh, look at Breck and Becky talking about where Paul McCartney's playing in Tulsa. Pretty fantastic stuff. Always good to see my guy, Breck Bear, in the chat. Wanted to clarify my statement about the White Sox. Shouldn't you want to win more than one World Series and sustain a consistently competitive standard? Yeah. But what about the Cubs? I mean, let's talk about the Cubs for a second. 2015 NLCS, 2016 World Series, 2017 NLCS, 18, and then so one World Series, yes, three consecutive LCSs. I would have liked that. But guys, ask the Dodgers, ask the Cubs, ask anybody. It's hard to win World Series. The White Sox from 05 to 08, with the exception of that 07 season where they bottomed out, they had a 4-year run there. They just didn't. They made 2 postseasons. One, of course, they won the World Series. The other had a 90-win season. A lot of people forget that. Here's an opinion. What if there was a Recap Godfather shirt available for Clark Street Sports, since he's a loyal fan of the Recap Lunch Hour? Well, I'll tell you what. How about this, Eric? Godfather, you keep us posted, dude, on what's going on with you. And we'll talk about a shirt down the line. Okay? Because right now I just want to focus on Godfather's health. And then from there, we'll get busy. Do you have any English Premier team you like to watch or root for? I might turn some people off here. I have tried football. I have. I just, guys, it's not my thing. I don't think I've had arguments with people that have told me 0-0 has been an exciting game. Not my thing. Sorry. Vacation again and no invite. Okay, cool. Breck, says the guy who was just in Europe for a month. You know? I'm just trying to live through you, my man. I'm just trying to follow your coattails. Guff's on a boat. Take that. You're damn right, OD. Guff's on a boat. From the Cap compound. No doubt, Terry. Cap Lake, as we've said. We did a post. Katie did a social post earlier. I said we can rename anything we want now. We'll just call it Cap Lake. Are players wearing their team uniforms in this year's All-Star game? Yes, Jim, they are. I don't know what your thoughts were last night. I thought those uniforms were The T-shirts weren't bad, but yeah, no, they're wearing their actual Cubs and White Sox uniforms tonight. Welcome into the Reboat Lunch Hour. I like it, Landon. But Landon's always got some little creative flex coming with him. I love it. What's up, Guff? Happy Tuesday, says Kyle. I like unwinding during the All-Star break with catching up on movies or books. Always a good way to do it. I love chilling with fam. We just, of course, we're doing that last week. And then things like this, our recap outing that we've made an annual experience out here. You're always late with the recap podcast. Well, Clyde, you know what, my man? We missed you. You're gone. How about that? Katie's running this thing. Favorite way to unwind from the sports calendar? Go outside and enjoy the weather. Jess, doing that for you today here on this beautiful Tuesday. Eli, hi. When will be the trade of either team in Chicago? First of all, Eli, I always appreciate you being in here from Jerusalem. I think I would be surprised. I feel like there would be a trade that would happen prior to Friday. But with the teams getting done with the draft, we were told that it would be slow through the draft. Time to spice it up. If I'm the Cubs, I'm getting Adrian Hauser yesterday. Why is there no support for Seiya and Bush from ESPN and Sports Writers? Seems like there's very few people that think they got snubbed. It's like, hey, how about ESPN forgetting that the White Sox in 2005 existed? They did it again in the draft. It's just the way it goes. Do the Brewers scare you at all, Guff? I cannot believe the kind of run they're having. They don't scare me. Now, I will say, I think that they're a playoff team. I'm not scared. I've always said this, guys. I've been consistent on this approach. Don't be scared of what's behind you. If you have nothing in front of you but your schedule, that's all you can control. Let the Brewers be Brewers. Let the Cubs need to go out and make moves. If they don't, I think the Brewers. Then I would say I'm scared of the Brewers. Modest and Noah played well last night in the summer league. Modest was a man amongst boys yesterday. Definitely the best player on the floor at 28 points. He was flying all over the place. Noah did get posterized. That thing has made its rounds on social media. The face. But in that slide, since they won, so yeah, Modest is done playing. He said that on the ESPN broadcast yesterday that his tune-up is over. I think it's very clear that he's the best player on the floor, and I don't think I need to see any more from him in the summer league. So we'll see what happens next. Jess, I'm not mad that PCA is hitting ninth as long as he stays healthy and is good to go for the second half. Have fun, Pete. Guys, don't be mad. You should not be upset about where PC. It doesn't even mean anything. They took away the home field advantage thing of this game a while ago. So just be happy. He's starting in the All-Star game. He's a rookie, basically, of the All-Star game. Kyle, breaking news. Trey Smith just signed a deal to make him the highest paid guard in NFL history. Well, we knew that. We knew that last year. We knew that he would be signing that deal before. That's why the Bears tried to go out and get him, and then they signed him to that restricted tag. Start bench cut. Guff vacations these last few months. Breck, here's something else. Florida man, the Gulf of America caps boat. Let's go. Start Florida man, bench Gulf of America, cut caps boat. What? While he's on the boat? I mean, if you're giving me it, be where your feet are, I guess, right? I guess I should start Cap's boat. Another loss by the Sky last night, but Angel still got her double-double. 9 games in a row now for Angel. She's a beast. A lot of talk has quieted about Angel Reese and her lack of performing. So she got the cover of the 2026 WNBA game. She's not Caitlin Clark. I'll say it there. I like the rivalry. I think it's good to have a rivalry. I'm ready to go for college football. Do you have a stadium in the SEC that is on your bucket list to visit? Lip, I would like to go to all of them. And now that the SEC has expanded, like I've been outside stadiums, been to the Auburn spring game, been outside of Bama, I've been outside of, no, Katie, it's not South Carolina. It's not on my quote unquote bucket list. I do love you. I think LSU at night, like Death Valley at night would be cool. I think Texas A&M would be cool. The Swamp would be cool. Georgia. I mean, Kentucky and Vanderbilt you can keep. Those are good. Watching the All-Star games from yesteryear, the game really mattered to the players. It was a matter of pride and bragging rights for both leagues. As a result, the games were intense. Yeah, well, that's how Charlie Hustle got the name. Pete Rose blew up a catcher and ended a career in the All-Star game. Ricketts let you borrow one of his boats. Nice work if you can get it. Godfather, you're the best, man. You are we have Tom Ricketts. This is his little this is his dinghy that he let us borrow. And so we're out on that for the day. Trying to find some pitching. So far, I don't think anything here worth of note. Marquee is going to show Game 6 of the NLCS Wednesday night and Game 7 of the World Series. That's cool. This is always a good time to walk down memory lane here on this time of year. It's the one time a year where sports completely shut down. The ESPYs are tomorrow night. There's nothing going on Wednesday, Thursday. So maybe if there was a trade, it would be Thursday. Let's lose the comment here. I'll go talk about a place where I can get away maybe here in the next coming couple days because there's no sports that are really on the air. We can always go to Hooters. Hooters got the Big Daddy mugs. Katie likes the Michelob Ultra. Keeps the beach body nice and tight. We got the Sam Adams Summer Ale. We got the Kona Big Wave. We got the Mango Cart. The Snow Crab at $14.99 a pound this month is insane. Okay? Snow Crab at Hooters. Yes. Trust me. Try it. The Mango Habanero on the tender tacos. We got the OG wings. We got the burger. And we got the boneless wings. Great lunch specials, 11 to 3 every day. And, of course, the Repo Rita. $8 all month long. It's the drink of the month. At Hooters, go to order.hooters.com. I said my son 4 times while we were gone. Dude orders order.hooters.com. He knows where the bread is buttered for sure. As we stay hot here on the show. Let's see, what else do we got? Hope you're all going to fish as a team building activity. I'm not sure that's in the agenda. Is it on the agenda today?
Cap, are we fishing today?
Yeah, people want to know, is part of the team building include fishing?
Hell no.
Cap is not looking to earn a lip ripper nickname for sure. I didn't think Cap was. Now, his beautiful wife, Mindy, definitely. She would say absolutely. She is a fisherwoman. Yeah, Mindy, let's go. Let's be honest. It's Mindy, it's Cap. But we all know that.
Everybody.
Are you and Cap going to do another watch along from Hooters? That was fun.
Hi, folks.
Oh, let's get Uncle Cappy. There he is.
Recap Summer Bash 2025.
I think we're going to turn that into a GIF. What are they? Can we call it a GIF?
It's a gift.
Yeah, I think we got rid of the GIF thing.
The social media manager.
Guff, you're definitely that dude. Simple as that. Well, wouldn't be nothing without you. The real Phil Sims. Appreciate you, brother, as always. Question for Katie coming from Kyle. How awesome is the atmosphere for a South Carolina football game? It's on my bucket list to visit as a Gamecock fan. Well, Katie, would you like to answer that question?
No one does it like South Carolina. You need to go to Williams-Brice Stadium this season. It's truly
Give us one inside reason why.
At the Gamecocks.
one inside reason. Well, if you haven't been to an SEC game day atmosphere, it's just so much more elevated than Big Ten or ACC. Yeah, it is a big.
Well, we all know no one's disputing that.
Before the game, they'll bring out a cockaboose onto the middle of the field and they'll shoot fireworks out of it. And then what else do? They have Cocky doing all these little dances. They always have some star.
It's a family show, Katie. It's a family show. A lot of.
Sorry, we're the Gamecocks. University of South Carolina Gamecocks.
Sounds riveting. I'm ready. I'll go. If I could go with Katie, I'm going to a South Carolina football game. And I'm assuming Clemson would be the game you'd want to pick. What's the game? But Clemson's not SEC.
No, but I mean I think that's a good rivalry.
National title.
No.
They do. There are a lot of people that like Clemson for the national title this year. Dabo's figured out the NIL.
Yes. And the portal.
He finally decided.
Tennessee or Auburn.
Tennessee or Auburn?
I want to go to the Alabama-Auburn game.
Well,
Yeah.
give me that all day long. All right, what else we got? What's happening, David Kaplan? Take that, says Kyle. Yep, we got the whole crew here. Everyone making an appearance today on the lunch hour. Life of big ballers and shot callers. We see you, Guff, Cap, and Katie. No hating, just congratulating. I love you, Phil. You're the best, dude. You are one of our OGs, man. This whole crew. You guys are all OGs. Got the aviators on. We didn't hit last night. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Thanks, Katie. Look forward to seeing Williams-Brice Stadium sometime soon. Well, you got to let us know, Kyle, if you're going. To Lip Ripper's point, I'm a big college football guy. That would be the ultimate recap outing to me, is that we do a college football game. That would be next level. Probably would have to go live very early and then shut it down really early after that. Is there a Hooters on the dock? I hope so. Not out here. Looks like cheese curds are bust, unfortunately, Godfather. No Hooters. No Hooters. We should have ordered.hooters.com'd it on the way up here. They might deliver to the dock, Godfather. That's a very good point, Jess. Didn't think about that. Wait, if there's no sports, what is the bet of the day? Ooh, Jess. Contraire. Here we go. You want the bet of the day? Let's go to it. Let's get rid of that. You want the bet of the day. All right, so here's how I've decided about yesterday. I'm not going to count. And this goes for, by the way, if I want it to. All right, we're not going to count yesterday. I gave you a 9-1 shot. He did make the Final Four, Byron Buxton. I was hoping we could sneak into the final. He didn't make it, and that's okay. There is sports today, though, Jess. There's sports today. We have the All-Star game. So you know I have a bet of the day. So here's my thinking. I won't count this either. You know what? I'll count the AL. I gave you 2 bets here. The AL has dominated the All-Star game for 25 years. Dominated. I love the Scooble Skeens matchup. I mean, they'll both go 2 innings. I love that matchup. I decided to go shopping for an MVP. Usually it's a smart idea to go for a guy who's going to play maybe mid-game. But Javier Baez is going to hit low in the lineup. I think he's hitting 8th for the American League. I love the comeback story. Look at the odds I'm getting on Javi Baez starting for the AL. Maybe just maybe, he doesn't get his first at bat to the 3rd inning after Skeens is out, and he takes him deep. He takes that pitcher deep, and all of a sudden Javier Baez puts the AL up like 2-1 or 2-0, and then rides that into an MVP at 60-1. $10 pays you 600. I'm not going to count the MVP bet. I'm going to say that the American League finds a way. When it looks like, oh, it's very clear the National League's better. Yes, I agree with you. But that's not what I'm arguing here. It's about the American League always finding a way. I'll count the American League bet as part of my bet of the day. I did not count last night. I think it's fair. 9-1, basically giving you a parlay. So we're going to leave the year to date alone. We're going to leave July alone. We'll leave last week alone. I'll just remove last week. It doesn't even matter anymore. 3 and 6 in July. Jess, the real question is, do we have bets tomorrow and Thursday? Well, I guess you'll have to tune in to find out. That's what we're doing. AL money line. Almost even odds. Javi Baez 1 to win AL MVP of the All-Star game. We got a few more comments here as we get close to wrapping things up down the stretch here. So I don't know. I'm sure Lip Ripper likes the idea of taking a 60-1 shot anytime. There he is on cue. MVP Acuna, Ronald Acuna Jr. 11-1, and Tucker 30-1. Kyle Tucker, I don't hate it, and the over 7.5. So I don't think we're going to see a lot of runs early. Man, pitching in this game is usually so. I'm taking the AL. You can go the AL and the over, but I'm going to go. The Tucker. I'm trying to figure out the All-Star MVP. I love that. It'd be fun if like PCA is like the 3rd favorite, by the way, to win the AL or to win the MVP. Does DoorDash deliver Hooters to docks, or does DoorDash boat to your boat? If they do not, someone needs to start a new delivery called Dock Delivery. Hey, Dead.
Slogan.
The slogan could be, with DD delivering dreams dock to door. Hey, Dead. You should put that in our private chat, and we should think about doing something like that next time instead of making it public. I don't want somebody like Clyde going out there and stealing our idea. Since we ignore Clyde all the time. Doesn't sound. I love that. Could you imagine dock to dock? The double D's you actually want showing up. Okay. I love you guys. How do you see Baez winning the MVP? 2-run homer. I like a 2-run homer, Lip. That's like I'm expecting. Let's assume he doesn't get his first at bat till at least the 2nd inning, and he delivers. Hits a gapper, 2-run score, 2-run homer, a big hit. I wish Javier Baez come back to play for the Cubs again. How cool is it that PCA and Javi Baez are both starting in the All-Star game? They were traded for each other. I think that's super cool. I think it's super cool, the Javier Baez story. And that's a good manager, by the way. That's what happens when AJ Hinch and an actual manager know what to do. Let the kid play in center field. He's an athlete. Bat him at the bottom of the lineup. He was huge for them at a time of injury, and now he's in the lineup every day, and he's starting in the All-Star game. Pretty cool. A couple more here, and we'll wrap things up if we have any more. Otherwise, we'll put a bow on this edition. Let's just put a bow on this edition of the Recap Lunch Hour, because we got some fun to be had. And so do you, folks. So do you. Have fun watching the game tonight. Enjoy the weather. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be nice. I talked about it last year. Just be nice, man. Just be a good person. My guy Breck Bear and I were hit with some news earlier today that kind of woke us up a little bit. Everything's okay. People are fine. But it's one of those reminders that life is fragile. And I'm appreciative of you guys. I'm appreciative of everybody here at the Recap. We're going to be back tomorrow. Believe it or not. We'll be back right here for you guys. Even though there's no sports, the Recap is always here. It's all brought to you by Hooters, originalhooters.com. Visit one of the Chicago land locations near you. There are 11 of them. Order.hooters.com. Dock to dock. I think we got something here. I think the Dead has come up with something for us. Dock to dock delivery, the double D's you actually want to see. We'll have to figure out that t-shirt. You guys have a great day. Appreciate you being here. As always, it's the Recap Lunch Hour with Guff, me, Ryan McGuffey. For everyone at the Recap, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.